Dungeons and Dragons call themselves the world's greatest role playing game, and I don't think that title's deserved because who is it great for? It's definitely not great for me, but that's a bit beyond the scope of this video. D&D's stake as the biggest fish in the pond is not a reflection of its greatness. It's the biggest fish in the pond because it's the fish that has been fed the best. It gets all the attention, press, and coverage from different media outlets, both traditional and content creators. So whenever there's a talk about a D&D killer coming around, a game that would dethrone it, I find the conversation to be ridiculous because realistically, the game will not make a meaningful dent in D&D's popularity. D&D is too big of a brand to simply be erased. Secondly, the hobby does not need a new game to sit as the fattest fish in the pond. The pond is in the best state when all fish within the pond are well fed and cared for. We can highlight the greatness of one fish and look over the other fish, see how these things contrast, and find the fish that's right for us. This week, my feed has kind of been overrun with one game in particular, and that's DC 20. I'm assuming that's because of its Kickstarter going live, but yeah, my entire feed is just D&D, DC 20, DC 20. This is the game that is the real D&D 6th edition. This is an evolution of TTRPGs. And I feel like that's the point where I'm feeling a bit rubbed the wrong way and feeling a bit disgusted. Because I think DC 20 is repeating a similar mistake as D&D in touting itself as a big fish in the pond. Because DC 20 is not an evolution, it's not a new era. DC 20 is yet another fish. You look closely at DC 20 and you can look at its scales and see that it's a child of D&D. It shares features from D&D, it's pulled features from other fish like Pathfinder. Weirdly, Pathfinder is also a child of D&D. Let's not think too far into that. Yeah, Tales of the Valiant is another game touted as a D&D killer, and I find myself similarly dissatisfied with that game as well. It's not a fault of the game, it's a misalignment of where I'm at. I'm not looking for more D&D clones. I'm not looking for an industry dominated by games replicating what has already been done. I want industry to go in the direction where we are celebrating the diversity and ingenuity of all of the fish in the pond.